Probably, let's build a single screen for a quiz. So name it as quiz one.
Okay.
So because this is the name of the application that you see on your phone too. So ideally, it should be defining something related to what it does. So
Okay.
Kotlin
So
is okay. Um,
let me just
minimum
connect.
ST. Sorry.
I'm just connecting the mobile.
Yeah, we'll set up the mobile in a second. So save location. Can you create a new folder for Kotlin?
Okay. Yeah. One sec. Let me
Just
just
there.
cancel this.
No, that's okay.
Mm, wait. One sec. CD into coding. Just a second.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. So here, interior.
Yeah, that's enough. So when you go to new project,
Maybe can I open up that folder?
you don't need to. It'll open the entire. It'll set up the entire folder. So just go to new project, empty views activity. Can we name it as quiz one?
Yeah, sure. Anything you wish. Oh,
So
whoa, whoa, whoa.
uh,
Wait, what happened? Suddenly it escaped for no reason. I don't know how.
yeah, that's okay. So your app, let it start with a capital Q, the name. It'll handle the package name in small. That's okay. So change the save location.
Hmm. One second. Where do I
Yeah.
save
Kitchen
this?
Kotlin.
Kotlin. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay. Oh, wait. Not. Should be saved here actually. Yeah.
Yeah. And minimum STK. Okay. Let's try with 12.0. Do you know which phone you have?
Hmm. Can I? One second. Um. Actually, before that, it's asking me allow access.
Yes. We're gonna get to that. Okay. That's okay. Can you just go and finish it?
Yeah. One
Choose
second.
the 12.0 and finish.
Okay. Okay. It's
It's gonna show a pop-up. Yeah. You can close the other window and this is going to be your. So let it sync right now. Now on your phone, one, you have to allow access with an RSA key that you might be seeing. You can say allow access.
okay. Yeah. Allow access
And
to phone data.
yes, allow access. Then go to the settings of your phone.
One second. It would be nice if I can screen share what I'm doing.
Yeah. Until you connect your, allow it to give it developer options, you can't do it.
Okay. Maybe I will just join in my phone and screen share.
No, that's okay. Just go to settings.
Okay.
If we get face a problem, we can do that. Go to settings. Go to about phone.
About phone. Let me see. Okay. Got it.
So there, do you see something called a build number or anything like that?
Hmm. It says serial number.
Can you try tapping it 2 3 times and see if any pop up comes?
Hmm.
Do you have anything called software information?
Software information. Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, can you click into that?
Yeah.
Do you see a build number or
Yeah. I
um,
got that. I
yeah,
got
can
bill
you
number.
tap on it 5 times?
You are two taps away from being a developer.
Yes, tap on it 2 more times.
Allow development settings.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so now what?
Now, if you go back, you'll see an option called developer settings in your settings.
Mm, should I get out of about phone?
Yes, get out of about phone.
Mm, one second, let me just search for that.
Yeah, developer. Just search for developer, and you should
Developer. Oh
see.
yeah, I see it.
It would be on by default, and if you scroll down a little bit, you can see something called USB debugging.
Mm, okay, I'm not able to see it. Just a second. Just a
You can
second.
just search in the that specific.
One second. It'd be really hard for you mm, to see what I'm doing here if I just a second. Mm, okay. Mm, okay, one second. Okay, so I'm just going to join the meeting. Yeah, I think I joined from the mobile.
Can you start sharing your screen?
Yeah. Wait, why don't it appear here?
I do see it, Kishan. You can just start joining sharing your screen.
Yeah. And when I click on share, it says Google Drive, Miro, whiteboard, and it doesn't
Correct.
allow me
So
to
in
share
that
my.
share screen is there at the bottom. Like you can see Google Drive, Miro Whiteboard, Trello boards, YouTube, and share screen.
Okay, one second. Okay, I think this one. But it doesn't allow me to share entire screen.
That's I mean, what is it allowing you to share? So
It's
instead of sharing a screen, we're just one step away. So if you can just go to settings and search for USB debugging, then we should be okay. And you just have to toggle that on.
it says single tap to activate. It doesn't say anything USB.
Just can you just search for USB space debugging?
Okay, one second.
Yes, probably something called enable.
Enable debug log overlay.
No, it's going to be
Mm, okay. When I click on developer settings, diagnosis mode, display speech, output, handle gestures and talk back, echo recognize speech, enable performance statistics,
Uh,
explore
can you
gadgets.
confirm if it's a Samsung phone or what phone is it?
This is a Samsung phone. Let me just.
Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen because I have a
Um,
Samsung too, and you'll probably see something similar.
okay.
And um, so you see that you're into the developer options, right?
Oh
And
wait. Wait. Developer option.
so it might not look exactly the same. You'll have something enable Bluetooth stack log, enable HCI Snoop log, and things like that. You'll have
Yeah,
a
I'm
subsequent.
seeing developer options. Now I'm seeing developer options.
Yes. So within that, you might have something called USB debugging.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it.
So toggle that on if it's off.
Yes,
Yes.
I have turned it on.
Now on your now can you share your screen for Android Studio?
Okay, I'm already
Yeah,
sharing.
no, no, you're already sharing. So, you might have gotten now on your phone. Do you see any notification that says allow access to this device or anything?
Yeah, I saw that and I just said allow.
Okay. And on your, can you go to the notifications of your laptop?
Laptop. Mm,
Did you have anything that showed give access to this phone or anything? No, right? Okay.
no, but
Because
I
I saw
just
that briefly come in. Can you
yeah
open
yeah.
and oh yeah, it's detected your phone. Don't worry about it. It's setting up run configuration. While it does that, let it detect your phone. So yeah, once your Gradle sync and everything is over, we'll just run the app as it is and make sure that your environment is compatible.
Okay. Mm,
Yeah.
I click.
Now
Yeah yeah yeah.
can you click on the run button next to app? Yes.
Okay.
Also on the side, do you see these notification on the right side? Do you see these options on the right? Right side. On your left? No, it should be on your right side. Yeah. Do you see an option, the second
Oh
last
yeah, I
option?
see it. I see it. I see it. Notifications.
No. Click on the second last option. The something that looks like a phone with second last. Something that looks like a phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
running devices.
Yes. Click on that and add a plus.
Okay, I have to click on this.
No. On top, next to running devices, and select your phone.
Acknowledge.
So now we're mirroring everything that's on your phone, by the way. Just a heads up. If you don't want it to happen, then
Oh,
that's okay.
actually, it asks me. My phone automatically turned on and says draw unlock pattern. Your
Yeah.
password.
So
Okay, I
now
can
we're
see.
yeah, this is the basic app. Um and now you're able to run, so you have a Kotlin setup, everything. Just before we get started, I just want to make sure, Nisha, Shriveni, Pranati, Dhyan, do any of you want to try setting up, um, or any questions from last session or anything that we want to go over before we get into.
Madam, suddenly the phone disappeared.
Yeah, probably your phone, like, is the cable got loose? Can you make sure it's intact?
Yeah, yeah, 1 second. Hmm. Okay, wait, I think. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Now got it. I'll keep it down so that I don't disturb it.
Yes. And can you just rearrange, like, can you change the width of that running devices to make sure it's only taking as much space? Yeah, for the phone. And just make that also smaller, the Android project. Yes, thank you. Um, just to like give a recap to make sure, I'm going to give the next 5 minutes to sort of leave it for anyone with questions. Yesterday we continued with the weather app with the API part. So we covered a few things that were new. One is how to use a retrofit dependency for HTTP clients. um, we created a model with the data that we want to pull from the JSON, and then used an API service and told this is the endpoint, and convert your response into the model that I've given you. We used classes and objects for that, and we showed it onto the screen. On the click of a button, enter a city, click of the button, it will show us the text by, and in the background it does a network call to open weather map and returns that
So it's
response.
suspend.
Yes, we also covered how to use lifecycle scope, that is coroutines. That means it runs on a different thread, and we used something called dispatcher.io. That means you're not running on the main thread, but you're running on the background thread. The second thing we used is suspend function. In that background thread, we use something called a suspend keyword that asks you to ask the function to not ask the program to not continue until this function returns a value. Um, that was the suspend keyword. And then what else? Anything else we covered with life cycle?
We covered dot let.
Yeah, dot let is also something we use. That means that's again going back to the third class we did. That comes with null safety to make sure that nothing, if only continue this set of code if it's not null. Yeah, I think that's it. If anyone has any questions, feel free to put in the chat, unmute yourself. Since
I
this is the
have
last
a
class,
simple doubt.
yeah,
Am I now allowed to close these settings like
yeah,
this?
yeah, you're done with everything that you need. So
Yeah.
that's, yeah. So now we're gonna try to build a quiz app, but we're gonna use Kishan's system to build it. So the first thing that we'll do is go into the XML.
I'm
We're
already
going to
there.
the activity underscore main. So on your top right, can you see three top right? A little above that, above the settings, you can see three options above the settings. Yeah. So can you click on the middle one? Yeah. Split. So that means you'll be able to see the code on your left and the graphic on your right. Uh, no, just a second. So also one more thing, right next to the activity underscore in the graphic part, right next to activity underscore main.xml, there's a blue. Can you select that and just do design?
Design, okay.
Yeah, and now you can slightly zoom in and
Okay.
yeah, that's perfect. So now we're going to build the screen with the question and the options. So that's probably going to look like a text view with the question text and then four buttons, because we're going to give them, you can only choose one, and then we're just going to consider it. We can either have radio buttons and then a submit button, but right now we're just going to consider it as buttons, and as soon as someone clicks on it, it goes on to the next screen. So
Okay,
can
but
you just, yeah, go ahead.
can I delete this text view? It's required.
Yes, yes. I'll walk you through what the code is. Let me like explain. So you can delete the entire constraint layout. We're just going to use a basic linear layout.
Okay.
So can you open the bracket and start typing linear layout? Yeah. Uh, okay. So enter. So don't close the bracket there after linear layout.
Here
On top, on top. Uh,
and here also.
no, no, that needs to be there. So just the first one, because that's where we're going to put the orientation, layout width, and things like that. So let me just copy paste this XMLNS. That is the namespace that you need to have. After that, we can. Pranati, this can be done on VS Code, but for that, that is only after you have Android Studio installed once. It needs, you need to download Android Studio, and only then you will be able to because that sort of installs all the dependencies you need to render onto an Android phone. But sometimes Android Studio gets too heavy to run, and yeah. So I would recommend just downloading Android Studio. It's a pretty quick process. Let me just send the link.
Why isn't it pasting here? It just says SYN.
Just do XMLNS and yeah, can you enter?
Okay.
Okay, can you go to the next line? So this is the namespace that is required for all parent layouts. That is the first screen, first layout of the. So we're gonna set a few things that requires in the parent. Orientation needs to be vertical. So just type orientation. Yeah, click enter vertical. So use the autofill that next line. Layout width and layout height, which is required for linear layout. Just type layout width and it'll always
Yeah, but I would like to type it manually so that I get it into my muscle memory.
correct. So ideally, remember just the uh, what do we say, layout width, layout height, because this is not something that every Android studio is going to allow you to um, autocomplete on XMLs, and it's not like writing your code for you. It's just so I would recommend. I agree with the muscle memory, but uh, layout. Try to don't focus so much on the Android part. Focus on the attributes that you're setting.
Okay.
So layout width, layout height, and you can then close the just the bracket, the right
Okay.
bracket. Yeah. So now this is your parent layout. Now we're gonna have a text view to ask the question. So can you open? So and after the right bracket, close it,
Okay.
or you
After
can
the.
or you can just put a slash after before the right bracket.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So this is how your yeah. Next line. So you're going to let's say have width and height. So layout underscore width is equal to yeah. Match parent and height wrap content. Yeah. Next we're gonna set an ID to this question. So can you just type ID? Yeah, Android ID and add plus ID, and let's name it as question text. Yeah. And so there are two accepted ways of writing IDs. You follow it up with an underscore, which you have done, or you can always make T as capital with no underscore. So two schools of thoughts. And if you're using underscore, always use underscore everywhere.
Oh, so
So
it's like, so they are like camel case and snake case.
yes, yes. So this is a good practice. Just keep it that, but make sure throughout your file it should needs to be of this naming convention.
Okay.
So now we have the ID, we have the width, we have the height. We'll set the text size to be something larger. So text size, yeah, and it's 20 dp or 100 dp is a lot. It's going to take a lot of your skill. Every character is going to be that much, right? So and finally probably some margin at the bottom, because we need some space between the buttons. So margin bottom, yeah. And probably no, 30 dp is again a lot. Ideally it goes from 8, 12, 24. I would say 12 or 16 dp is good. Yeah. And let's also add some. Yeah, you want to make it bold, then you can do that also.
No, no, no. I
Style.
thought we would also add the top margin.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say let's add some padding to the entire screen from everywhere. So no, no, no. One second. Not there. Not there. In your linear layout, in the parent, there can you add a attribute called padding? Yeah, and let's give it 16 dp. Yeah, so this will handle like giving some space throughout your at the corners of your screen. So top we don't need to add. And then after text view, can we add four buttons?
Mm, okay.
So button, open bracket and capital B. So this is a class, so it always starts with a capital letter. So width can be match parent, and wrap content, and we have to give it an ID. Let's say option one, and let's close this and just do four of these. Type out four of these. So instead of that, can you control Z? One second, one second, one second. No, control Z slash. Just type slash. Yeah. Now next.
Mm, I'm trying to indent it here, but it's indenting here. I don't know why.
So ideally it'll indent. The right way to indent is after the last line. Put backspace. No, you don't do that because that's not the right way. It should be after wrap content. Yes, even your text view should be after wrap content. Sorry, margin bottom. Yeah, and linear layout also should be after padding. Yeah. Can you go to the 17th line and press enter and do the same thing four times? Button with ID option 2, option 3, option 4. Um, while kitchen, you just type it out if you want to get an idea of how to.
Okay.
Remember, it's always going to be capital because it's a class. Class always starts with. Width is going to be match. Width is always going to be match parent because we want it to be uniform. And wrap content. While Kishan does this, is anyone trying to set up their Android Studio or anything? Please let me know. It's not too much because Kotlin comes pre-installed with your Android Studio, so you don't have to set up anything else. You just need to start your first activity, connect your phone, and I think that's the most difficult part about getting started. Just the setup feels very daunting. Once you do that, you're gonna, I think, uh, like it's sometimes addictive to make everything into an app. So highly recommend everyone. I know all of you have exams and things like that. Whenever you do get the chance, please do get started. Yes, and just one more. So this is ideally we'd want to get started quiz and things like that, but we'll write the meat of the quiz app here, where we're going to generate multiple questions with the same XML, and we're going to programmatically write the text into it. That's why we're not adding any text here. We'll be writing it in the Kotlin code.
Madam, I just want to tell one thing.
Mhm.
The thing is since this ID is so rich in autocomplete, I'm scared that I won't be able to do an app without any autocompletes.
I think mainly I think now it's sort of time for you to move into that space. You always remember, now you have to focus on things that what are necessary for this attribute. It's not going to autocomplete your entire element. Once you start thinking about, okay, width and height and these are the things you require, I think that's going to be your superpower, not remembering the syntax. And the more apps you build, the more you will sort of get an idea of what things you need. So I think it's okay, but I understand you can switch off the autocomplete in the settings, I think.
No,
um
I don't recommend switching off autocomplete. I think we should try to have the best of both worlds, I think. Okay. Because there will
yeah.
be times, Kishan, when you will be required to develop very fast. Okay. That is when autocomplete really
Okay.
helps. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think you should, have both. Okay. You should learn to do autocomplete also, and you should work without autocomplete also. When you have all the time in the world,
Yeah.
you can do without autocomplete. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hmm.
Okay.
Especially when you are the speaker, when you are the resource person, you need autocomplete. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome. So we have the first screen done. So can you go to your main active? Actually, we sort of. So this is not a good practice. Your activity underscore main and main activity should not have a lot of this code, but I think for now it's okay. Ideally, when you're building a large app, what we have done till now has we have always put the sort of the meat of the app in main activity. This is something I wanted to tell yesterday. Ideally, we create main activity will only navigate to your first page. So main activity is going to be the entry point of your app, and that's all it should contain. And then we create a new activity, and that will handle the first loading screen or home screen or anything. So just a heads up for anyone who's building a slightly more production ready app. Main activity, let it be what they have given you, except remove the hello world and just keep a constraint layout. And then use navigation to navigate to your first screen. It just keeps the app cleaner because we hadn't explored how to create a new activity. We didn't go into that, but today let's see if we get the chance. So now, can you go into the main activity? Main activity.kt. Yes. So you can remove the enable edge to edge and everything after the set content view. So line number 12, remove it, and everything from line number 14 to, yeah. Can you also remove enable edge to edge? So, yeah, so now we have the set content view. Outside the on create, let's set a few variables. So outside, like on top of it. So this is a function, right? So before writing any function, we want to set some like variables that are specific to the activity. So let's create a list of questions. Um, so not let.
Oh, sorry,
Uh,
my JS knowledge is coming out.
yeah. Private. You can keep it private because we are not. So let's create a class called question. So that class is going to have the question text, the list of options, and the correct answer. So can you go onto your folder structure? uh, don't create a class here. It's a data class, right? So it has it's like a model. So if you go into the example one, enter the first one, yeah. And right click on not the main activity, the folder above it, com.example. Yeah. Can you go into new and create a Kotlin class or file? So select data class from there and write the name question. No, that's not a search. So the name will be question and capital Q because it's a class. Yeah. Enter. So this is your data class. So within the constructor, that is within the uh, round brackets, the parenthesis, enter. So we're going to have three fields. One is the text field, so val text. So since all of these are immutable, text colon string, capital S. Again, it's a class. So yeah, comma. Next line. Val options, colon. So it's going to be a list of strings. So, for example, if we have a question that says Kotlin, let's say, which is the file that is used to show the UI components, and I have the options to be .js, .kt, .xml, and .ts. So that's going to be your options, and the correct answer would be either 0, 1, 2, 3. For us, like as programmers, we will count the list, and the correct answer will be the integer. So can you go to the next line? Add a comma and go to the next line. Val correct index. Colon int. Capital I.
So we are using the wrapper classes.
We're using a data class. It's like a model.
Oh, no, I
Yeah.
mean like this.
Yes, it's the wrapper class and not the. It's not like,
Primitive.
yeah, char, or even
Okay.
in Kotlin you use char sequence, which is also a wrapper class. So if you go back into your main activity,
Mm, okay.
so in the global variables, let's set the questions. So let's do private val or val, and then um, it'll push you to do private. So val, let's say questions list. No, no. Okay, yeah. So here you can just do no. It's going to be a list of questions. List of type question. Yeah. So when you set a global variable, you always have to initialize it. So you'll have to do is equal to list of small, everything in small. Like list of, yeah. So enter it, uh, and we're gonna set our questions here. Can you click enter? Yeah. So first one is going to be write question. So it's objects of question, right? So question, open the bracket.
Isn't it new question?
No. So here we're directly setting an object with question. You don't need to
Okay.
put new. Enter it. So does anyone have any domain you'd like to create this quiz app in?
Mm, I actually have a few questions. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, okay, 1 second.
Just try to do what's the word equivalent for one. ONE is the word equivalent. What is the word
Oh,
equivalent
okay,
for
okay.
two? TWO. Okay.
Okay.
Mm,
So that becomes
Can
simple.
you go into your Android Studio? So open quotes. It's a
Convert figures
string.
into words. Okay.
So what is the word equivalent?
Word.
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 QUI.
Equivalent spelling is wrong. Equivalent.
oh, wait.
What is
QU.
the word for number one? You can say it's enough. Equivalent we can avoid. What is the word for
Just
number
the number one.
number
No,
one?
no, yeah.
Yeah, I think this
And question mark.
question mark.
And then, so now this is your question, put a comma. So the next thing that we had mentioned in the data model is the options. So, since this is a parameterized type options, um, did we set the
No, that's
parameter
what I'm
to
thinking.
text? Yeah, options.
Do we
Oh,
need
wait.
options? I would like a open-ended question.
For now, let's keep it since our XML is handling options.
Okay.
We'll have to. It has to be not a question. It's list. It's type. It's of type list, right? No, you can do list of. So you don't have to since it's already we already have it list of open quotes and just do WONONE.
Oh, that's a lot of
Uh,
work.
it's just two questions. We're just going to do two questions and then we'll
No,
everything in
we can do the other
everything
way
in
around. We can do the other way around. What is the number equivalent of ONE? Okay, I think, yeah, just do it.
anything's okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
ONE, comma, TWO. TWO.
not
I'm just
yeah
giving some options.
yeah.
No,
Feel
no,
free to
give all
do.
English.
Feel free to how to write the options
Yeah,
as you want.
okay, yeah.
That's okay. You can no within the list. It has to be four options, by the way. Um, TWO2 and so you can now now you know where to edit your questions whenever you do have it. Next will be the correct index. Except Kishan, anyone wants to tell me what the correct index would it be 0, 1, 2, 3? Just to understand if the quiz data
One,
class is understood.
No, not one.
No.
0, 1.
Yeah, 0.
Oh,
What is the
isn't it?
word for number one? Answer is the first option. But
Oh, wait, sorry.
this is a list
I just
where
got confused.
index will be yeah. Um, can you just hover over the red line that you're seeing?
Yeah. I can understand. I have to see the error. Type
Mm,
mismatch.
so type mismatch required question. List of question. What else are we missing? Where is it?
Can I please go to the
Yeah,
question?
go ahead. I don't think that's where it's telling. It's telling in the list of. Um, so if you go back to main activity, list of question, no, main activity. Can you just
Here.
remove the no. In line number 11, can you remove the list of question?
Mm,
Just the type setting.
type setting. Okay.
Just the after the colon whatever is coming. Yeah. So and can you hover over the other errors? Oh, it has to be equal to, not colon. Text equal
Oh.
to.
Mm,
Yeah. Now, can you just copy paste this once
I
more?
think there is a
Once,
comma.
yeah, comma, and then copy paste it. Yeah. And what's the word for number two?
Mm,
Keep the
And
options
the
as it
correct
is.
index would be what? Sorry, I'm
2.
correct index.
Correct index
yeah.
is
So
2.
I think just two questions is good enough, and we'll.
Oh wait, what happened? Yeah. Mm,
So can you tell me what the correct index is here?
No, that's fine. You could have retained that. Correct index is 2. Yeah.
Yeah. And for now, just remove the third question. We'll stick to two questions and see how it goes. just in the interest of time. So um, now we have the list of questions. Let's also initialize the question text and the buttons. So just do another val, not val, var.
What's the difference?
Variable, that means you can overwrite this, and val is like a constant where you can't override it. So you don't need to write, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, mutable versus immutable. You can write it in the comments. Yeah. So where let's say question text, because this is something we're programmatically generating the XML for multiple questions, right? I mean, we're using the same XML, but we're programmatically generating the text. So no, it's going to be of type text view. We're so colon text view, and so right now we can't initialize it. Just remove the equal to. So when you can't initialize a variable at the beginning, like we did with list of, we'll add late init at the 25th, at the beginning of before var. So late init means I'll initialize it later. So before var, the first, yeah, LAT, everything small, LATE, LAT.
LAT, late.
Yeah. So that means, yeah, I don't need to give a no semicolon. So I don't need to
This is
give
the
a,
first instance in any programming language I've seen this kind of thing. Yeah. Hmm.
yeah. It means at initialization, I don't know what this has. I will
Hmm.
initialize it later. So you don't have to put a semicolon in Kotlin.
Sorry again.
Sorry?
No. I just put semicolon because of my muscle memory.
Yeah. So next line, we'll also initialize the list of buttons. So late in it, just say options or option buttons is of type list of buttons. Sorry. We use, this is of type. So if it's of type, then it is capital I list, and off as in no off, triangular brackets, list of type buttons. Yes. So now we have the question text and button. We have set a global variable, and okay. For now, let's just keep it to this, and then we can move on to on create. So on create, let's start, like, we'll find view by ID. We'll set that question text to be find. So if you go into on create, after the set content view. So now just do question text is equal to find view by ID. Yes. And it's going to be r dot id dot question underscore, or just, it's going to be capital R dot id dot question underscore text. Yes. As it prompted, you can, yes. And then buttons is equal to option buttons is equal to find, so list of, now the actual, when you're initializing the list, yeah, list of, and just find view by id r dot id option 1, find view by id r dot id option 2, and 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1 2 3 4.
Property question text could be
That's okay.
private.
Yeah. So it's not an error, it's a warning. So if you have to do list of find view by id r dot id option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4, same thing. So just copy the 34th line or rewrite the 34th line 3 more times.
Yeah. Sir, I end.
Yeah. Okay. Yank is a terminology used by Linux users. Sure.
Oh,
Yank,
what do you mean
Yank,
by that?
Yank. It's a
Okay.
equivalent of copy paste. Okay. But interestingly, that word was there much before Windows.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a term used
I think
specifically by neon users.
if you adopt Linux, you will love it.
yeah.
Yeah. But don't. My recommendation is not to use your same laptop for Linux and Windows. You should have two
Yeah.
laptops with you. Sometimes when you feel like you should work on the Linux one.
No, definitely. I think it's a very powerful OS to
Hmm.
know. Um, so now that we have the option buttons, it's going to be, and we have set find view by ID. Let's do after the option buttons. So option buttons dot
Mm,
option buttons dot sorry, not buttons, option buttons dot for each index. That means it's like a for loop of option buttons.
oh yeah, I understand this because I have
So
used
for
this.
each indexed ideally, because we need the index. So, and within the bracket, and I mean, it's not going to be a parenthesis, it's going to be a curly bracket. So remove the parenthesis. You have to open it as well. I think, yeah. I think there's one extra curly braces. Is that, or did you remove it?
Yes, right.
Okay, I think we're okay. Yeah. So here what we're saying is that for each of the options, do the check answer or whatever it is. So on the 39th line, after you start the curly braces, after at the end of the line, so here we're going to say, so for each index returns two things. The index, that is I, and list of I mean the array of I. So we're just going
Yeah.
to name it index comma
Mm,
and the button. So this is a name we're giving to I and list array of I, and you're going to use an arrow. So it is a hyphen,
oh,
no,
this is an arrow
single,
function.
no, it's a, one
Lambda.
second. So single, not a equal to, single hyphen, and no curly bracket start after that. So, and open, like a greater than symbol. Yeah. So, and can you remove one of the curly braces? Yeah. So now you have index comma button. So what we're going to do is, for each of them, you set a on click listener that we used to do. So button dot set on click listener, small,
Okay.
button dot set on click,
Oh, wait, what happened?
listener. So it's going to be curly brackets and not parentheses. Remove the parentheses and start curly brackets. So here, let's just for now, let's just call a function that says check answer. So just, we haven't, no, you don't have to give any declaration. Just check answer, and we'll write the function check answer um, with the index passed as parameter. So yeah, can we just go to after on create? No. So one second. Can you keep your cursor on line number 44?
Okay.
Yeah. On create. Can you scroll down a little bit? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Can you go to line number 45? And we're gonna write a function. So it's going to be fun space check answer. with open constructor, will the parameters we're going to ask it to take is the selected index.
Whoa, wait. Yeah.
Selected index
Colon.
int.
Yeah.
So now within this function, what we're going to do is we're going to check if the answer is correct, and let's maintain a score. Okay. So if you go into your global variables, can you also declare a variable called score?
Okay.
Private var score is equal to 0. Not var. It will be changed, right? So yeah. And can you go back to our check answer?
Check answer. Okay.
And so within the function, we're going to write an if selected index is equal to actually let's all sorry, we're going to also maintain another current index that tells us which question we are on, or question number. Let's create another variable called question number.
Okay.
So that is because we have two questions. So private var question number is equal to 0. So can you go down now? So if selected index is equal to questions of, so questions of correct current index, yes, dot,
But I don't think it's called current index.
sorry, correct answer, sorry, question number,
Okay.
questions of question number, after the bracket dot current correct index, or say I don't know what we named it as, correct index. Yes, if the answer is correct, then score plus plus. So we're just going to increment it by 1. So this is our scoring system. So it's okay if you have the semicolon. You don't need a semicolon in Kotlin. So now what we're going to do, this is the part that I wanted to touch on today, is navigation onto a new screen. So now after the if statement,
Okay. After line number 52.
after line number 52, we'll increment the question number. So question number plus plus. So that means we're going on to the next question. Next is we'll load the next question. Okay, so for that, we'll have to write another load question, another function called load question, just before 49.
Oh,
Line,
before
yeah, because this we have to do it in the on create as well. So function load question. So we'll create a temporary variable called val question string, or actually we can just set it to question text dot. So we have something called question text. Okay, if we're doing, we already no, sorry, val question is equal to question list of, so just a second, yeah, so question, what is that, questions, sorry, and the indexed question number. Okay, so we're loading the first question onto the question, and we're going to set the text. So question text, is that right, what we've named it? Question text dot text is equal to, so that means we're setting the text onto the element question. Yes. So now we're going to do
Oh. Oh,
oh,
wait.
sorry,
I think
question
it's
number dot text. No. Yeah, perfect. So now we're gonna do so for each of the buttons. So again, buttons dot the options or buttons. I don't know what we named it as. Can you confirm? Option buttons dot for each indexed. The it's parenthesis index comma button again. With an arrow and next line we'll set the button dot text is equal to, so we're setting the text for each of the options, so that would be questions of question number,
dot text.
not index, question number, because index is for each of the button, right?
Oh, yeah.
We only care about our current question number, dot, or we can just set it to question, sorry, yeah, not text, dot options and of index, not the square bracket of index. Yeah. So you can replace that questions of question number with just the question, which we have already declared in 50, line number 50.
Okay.
Yeah, just delete and one more question. Yes. So question dot options of index. So right now what we have done is for all buttons, we have set the option, what do we say? Option text. So now can you come back to check answer?
Check answer.
The function check answer.
Okay.
So now we have incremented the question within the check answer function. So after you've incremented question number, now we should also have a check if we have reached the end of the questions, right? So if question number is less than, only if it's less than the question's length. So if question number,
Okay. Got it. Here.
no, not the. Only when we're loading the next question. So after question number, after we have incremented the question number, we'll load the next question. So if question number is less than questions dot size, yeah, then we'll load the next question within the, yeah. So load question. Yeah. Can you also okay, else we'll handle it later. Can you also go back to your on create? So we haven't loaded the first question at all yet. First, so if you go into your on create function, that is probably line
Just
number 40 or something.
okay. Just a second. I'm just going to keep it commented.
Yeah, to do. So to do is to show the result screen where we'll show the score.
Okay.
If you have reached the end of the questionnaire, we'll show the score. So we'll do the result screen in a
Yeah.
bit, but for now we'll do just the question.
So where should I
So
jump to?
on create, probably line number 40 or something like that. If you scroll up,
Where's my cursor? Okay.
yeah. So before we do the set on click listener, the line number 41, can you press enter?
Line number. Okay.
And here we load the first question. So load question. Yeah. For now, can you just run this much?
Yeah. Should I rerun?
Yeah. Does anyone have any question as to or do not understand what we have done till now? This is just a simple one screen that shows us the question text and the options. And when the user clicks the option, we're going to verify if it's the correct and increment the score. But now we're not having any text to show on the, we're not showing the score anywhere, but we'll do that soon. Can you just click on that running devices on your right?
Running devices, okay.
On your right, yeah. So this is our app right now. So what is the
Oh,
word
I
for number
just
one?
forgot. Oh, I forgot my phone was connected. Now I am able to see the result in my phone.
Yeah. So can you click the correct answer? And we see, just a second, hold on. Just we see the second question pop up on the screen as well. So even though
Yeah.
it seems like a next screen, it's just the same screen, same XML, but we have programmatically set the text. So here, when you
Okay.
click on the correct answer, we're not doing anything. It'll just stay there. So can you select two?
Mm,
Okay, it
oh,
finishes the activity. Yeah, by default, at the end of the code, it's going to finish the activity unless you handle it. So um, for now, let's do the navigation. So I don't know if we have enough time to create a screen for the result activity, but let me just show you how to navigate. So if you go into else, okay, before that, can you just go onto your folder structure?
madam, if you want, you can show this to us by doing it yourself because you're guiding
That's
me.
okay.
It takes.
That's fine. That's fine. Just can you go to example.quiz one, the first one, where you have the question and the main activity.
Okay.
Click on that folder, not the main activity. Yeah, right click, new activity, not a Kotlin class, a new activity. So we are now creating a new screen. So that will require a new activity, new XML. So right below after vector asset and everything that you see, you will see one option called activity. Below, down, yes. And no, you just passed it. So here you choose an empty views activity again.
Mm,
So this is
okay.
how you create a new activity. So just name it as result 2, generate a layout file, result 2, result activity, sorry. No, not 2.
Yeah.
Result activity, no need of 2. Yeah. And let the layout name be activity underscore result finish. So now you've created an activity called result activity. So for now, let's just navigate to, can I see what is there on that? And the activity underscore result might be a hello world. So now in the main activity,
Main activity.
yeah. So in the else, that means
Mm,
here if it's in the check answer in the else, that means if we have reached the end of our questionnaire, we navigate it to the result activity. So
okay.
that's where we're going to use the navigation, and we can pass the parameters like score that we have calculated here in the main activity. We'll need to pass it to the result activity. So what we're going to do is for now we're just going to say, so we use something called intent for navigation. Okay, so intent is we're passing any parameters or any activity name that we're going to we're going to navigate to. Okay, so here, yes, intent, T,
Okay.
INTENT. So let's say val intent is equal to capital I intent. So yeah, can you enter? So okay, and open the parenthesis. So it asks for where you're navigating from and where you want to navigate to. So you'll write this, that means current activity,
Oh
comma,
yeah,
no,
yeah, I understand.
not dot, remove the dot,
This
backspace,
is
comma.
yeah.
So now we'll say result activity, space, result activity, capital R. Yes.
I have typed it, but it's just yeah.
Yeah. Just hover over it and it'll ask you to import it. Yeah. You'll. It's better if you click on it because it'll auto import. Otherwise, you'll have to import it.
Okay. Maybe I have to import it manually. What should I
Just type
do?
result activity, capital R. Okay. Um, it doesn't let you. Okay. Can you go back? Can you erase the import button? Import. Okay. Can you go down?
Oh, why did it scroll all the way?
That's okay. Can you just no. Can you go to the result activity part? No. In the main activity where we're setting the intent.
Okay, here.
Yes. Can you hover over the result activity? Can you read out what the
Classifier result activity does not have a companion object, and thus must be initialized here.
must be in does not have a companion object. Okay. Um let's so intent is equal to intent of this comma result activity. For now, let's oh yeah, sorry, result activity. After that you'll have to specify what it is. So colon class.java. Yes.
Is this like the resolution scope resolution update operator?
No, so Android needs to understand the result activity. We know result activity is a class, but Android needs to understand that the Java class is a activity like it's a Java class that reference that we're doing it. So if the code is inside a like if even though we have named it activity, if it's actually we're claiming that it's an activity, then we always have to do the colon class.java. If it was just a data class or something like that, then we didn't have to do colon class.java, but you can't navigate to a data class either. So
Okay.
now if you can just go to the next line, 68th.
Okay.
Can you go to the 68th line?
Oh, okay.
No, sorry. After intent, correct. You were right. It's a little delayed. So after intent, you can do start activity. Yeah. And pass the intent in the parameter. So this is how you know my intent is to navigate to this class. And
Okay, so
then
maybe
just at the after start activity, type finish.
mm,
No, next line. 69, no, sorry. 69th line. Finish. Yeah. That means I'm cleanly closing this activity. I'm ready to go to the next activity. So can you just run this? For now, what will happen is it will navigate to that Hello World class Hello World page that we usually see. Just run it. So right now what it'll do is it's not going to show any of our score or anything, but it'll navigate to that Hello World basic template that we usually see.
okay.
So we just want to see if it navigates. Now, can you go into your activity underscore result file?
Activity underscore result file. Okay.
Yes. Meanwhile, the app is loaded. Can you just click on the options?
Okay. The first option one. The other one is two. Can I
Two.
click on two?
Yeah. And it should navigate to Hello World.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably because here in this activity it doesn't have Hello World or anything. So it's just navigated to something and that XML is empty. So now can you show activity underscore result XML? So can you again show the code part of it, top right corner above the settings? So design is okay. Top right.
Right?
Select split. Yeah. So here just add a text view.
Okay.
So let it be constrained and everything. We'll just add a text view, capital T. Yeah.
No.
Match parent, wrap content, and give it an ID. Score. And then just increase the size a little bit.
Okay.
So text size, keep it to 40 dp. We're only going to show the number. And now you'll have to add the constraints for this. So constraint, here we don't have anything. So we're just going to do top to top of parent and bottom to bottom of parent. Bottom to bottom of parent. Yes. And can you close this?
Okay.
Yes. So now we have the text view. We're going to show the score. Can you go into your result activity.kt? So remove everything after set content view.
What? Can you please come again? The voice, bro.
Remove everything after set content view. So line number 14 to,
And
yeah,
also enable it.
yes. So here we are going to we are going to pass the score using the intent. Okay. So here what we're going to do in the main activity, we're going to put the intent. In the result activity, we're going to get the intent. So here after line number 12, next line, intent val score is equal to score.
Oh.
Intent dot get get, actually it'll be an int, so you can do get int.
Wait.
Intent dot get int extra. Yes. So the name, so here we have to always, it's like a key value pair, that in the intent, what am I storing it as? If I'm passing multiple parameters, it has to have a name to each parameter that you're passing. So open the colon, not colon, inverted commas. So that's the name of the parameter. So we'll just write it as core. And
Oh yeah, actually, I can do this actually. Dollar
no,
signs.
no, sorry, not colon or anything. We are just getting the parameter that's named score. So remove the dollar as well, please. It's a string. So colon, it's an inverted comma.
Oh, okay.
So this is a key value pair. So this is the key. That's it. We're saying. Can you just highlight on what the error is there?
No value pass
Oh,
for
yeah.
parameter.
We also need to pass a default value. So comma 0. Just 0. Yeah. So now if there is any intent passed from the previous activity, then it gets stored into this variable called score. So we'll just put val result. Now what we need to do is we need to set the score to our result text that we've created in the XML. So can you go to the next line? Val result text is equal to find view by ID. You can it's a text view type with the within no no sorry within the triangular brackets text view of type text view, and here r dot id dot sorry r capital R dot id dot question no what have you named that to be? Score? Yeah, score. Yeah. And
Does not contain a declaration score.
can you check if it's there in activity underscore result? What is the ID?
Score.
Can you go back? And that's a text view, right?
Yeah.
Layout activity underscore result. Can you open the folder structure? Or so easy way. Can you open 12? Can you click on the line 12
Okay.
and click on the activity underscore result? So can you click on that? Let me. What is it? I keep forgetting. Yeah, control click, please.
Oh, control click.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are. Mm, so we have constraint layout. We have text view, and it's closed. It doesn't have any errors. Can you show me the result activity again? And set content view r dot layout dot activity underscore result. Find view by ID. Is there an error in text view?
Mm,
No, not there. Just in line number 14, I see an underline. Is there?
unresolved reference text view.
Can you import it? Can you make sure it's imported?
It's
Yeah.
not.
Can you hover over text view? Import class. And now it still didn't get it. Can you hover over it again? Hover over. Does not contain r.id.score. Find view by ID, and you have set the ID score. Can you show me the question.text, I mean activity underscore result again? Plus ID. What are we missing? Um, that is the main ID. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
What is this?
No, that's okay. R.ID. Can you do we have score somewhere else? Can you change it to result? Or is it not loading?
Or let's just say score. Final score.
Yeah.
Oh,
What does the error
Can you
say?
make sure it says cannot find the ID? Can you, now that you've created a new activity, um, index dot result activity, this is very strange that you're not able to see final score. Oh, the error went. I don't
No, no,
see
no,
it.
it's still over here.
Okay, but I don't see it blocking your. So usually there'll be a red line on your file. There might be just some like. Can you go to result activity? For now, let's just see and run it and see if it's not able to find it at runtime also. Not yet. 1 second. Just set result text dot text is equal to score.
Okay. The text here below.
Next line, yeah. Result text dot text is equal to open no. So score is an int value. So open your inverted comma and type yeah, perfect. And yeah, for now let's just keep it to this. Can you open it?
Okay.
Can you run it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's see if it also catches that error. Yeah, it doesn't. Now the error got resolved. Yeah, can you do one right, one wrong? You can, both of them were wrong? Oh, yeah, sorry.
Mm,
One more thing is we never passed the score from main activity. Sorry, can you go back to main activity? In the intent place, now that we have which class, after line number 67, can you go to a new line? Yeah, intent dot. So there we are doing get, here we are doing put extra. Put, 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 extra. Just extra. Yeah, and here the key value pair again has to match what you've read in result activity. So the name should be the same. Can you confirm what the name is there in result activity?
it's result text.
Score, name of the intent. So score, open inverted comma. No, not result text. It's going to be score. Open inverted comma and write score in it. It's a name of a parameter. So it has to be a string and it has to match what you're placing a comma and this variable that you're passing score with no string. Yeah. Now can you run it? So it's as simple as we're creating a key value pair like a dictionary. And we're setting the value of score into a key, and that key has to be called again in result activity. So the key needs to match, right? So
Hmm.
you see, you chose one right and one wrong.
Yeah.
So now we see the score to be 1. Can you clear the app and open again?
Okay. Should I reopen it?
Yeah. No, you'll have to clear the app. Not run. So when you click on that options in to see multiple apps, right? In your on your phone, clear the app. Just swipe up on the app, kill the app. Yeah. And open the app through your app bar, whatever is on your phone. So it's called quiz, probably. Yeah. And now choose both correct. So now your score is 2.
Yeah. Can I do
So
back of
now,
this? Oh, I can't.
no, not yet, because we have not handled those things. That is something you need to handle by code.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this was
I think it's
multiple
9:30,
activities.
Shubha.
Yes. I'll just close in 2 minutes.
Mm.
Is
Mm.
that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Uh, so basically here we created two activities for two different screens and navigated from one activity to the other by taking the value from the first activity and passing it to the second activity. Um, yeah, I think that was the last concept that I wanted to cover in this class. Um, If anyone has any questions, I'll be here for another 10 minutes in this call. Feel free to stay back and ask me. Else, I think everyone can drop off. Thank you so much for joining for the last 5 days, and at late night and amongst your academic uh, requirements. So, yeah, please let me know if there's anything. I will again put my email ID here. And if there is anything you require,
Shubhra, put your LinkedIn address if you don't mind.
yes. And
Please try to
this is
take
my
this class
LinkedIn.
again.
Yeah, definitely. I think now you have also gotten a hold of it. We can do a lot more collaboration projects and we can build better
I
looking
want to
UI.
give a special thanks to Shivani, Nisha, Pranati, Purvi, and Dhyan. Thank you so much. You have been very dedicated for this class. I know it is difficult because you have to balance both college and this one. Thank you so much. I expected actually, frankly, about 15 to 20 people, but it's okay. I'm happy that five of you are able to absorb.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for showing up.
Thank you, Shubhra. So here's a
Yeah.
quiz to everybody. What do you think is the time where Shubhra is present? Somebody would like to give the answer?
7:30 a.m.
Nice.
Close. But it's 8 a.m. So
Oh,
yeah, it's opposites, 12, almost 13 and a half hours. So, but yeah, I don't know what time is it for Kishan though.
it's
6 p.m.
for me. It's 8 9 p.m.
Okay, it's exactly 12 hours between UAE and California then. Good to
Oh,
know. Yeah. Anyways, thank you everyone. If anyone wants to try this or do anything or face any issues, please let me know. I hope you do start Android app development. You'll make that as a gift for all your friends or anything. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, try to, those who couldn't attend, if you want to, try to collaborate with them and sit with them in these classes and do it. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good break and all the best for all your exams. Thank you, sir, for this opportunity. But